Dick McCloy has always been into trains. First it was Lionel, and then HO, but his model railroad layouts just kept getting bigger and bigger. Take a look at it now. This model train, which rolls through his 34-acre property in southeastern Ohio, is so big you can actually ride on it.
Since I always liked trains, I was going to some different meets in which there was live steam, and I went to a club meet one day up in Northeast Ohio, live steamers, and there was a steam engine for sale, and I always wanted to have a steam engine. I was planning on maybe building one someday, and I ended up buying a steam engine back in 1989, and that got me started in 7.5-inch gauge. 7.5 inches between the rails. It's basically 1/8 scale, 1.5 inches to the foot. I was able to locate this piece of property and build a railroad on it, and with their help and other people from around Ohio, Michigan, Pennsylvania coming and help, we've been able to build our dream.
This giant layout has been many years in the making. It's a private layout, but it's been such a success that Dick hosts a number of meets every year, just like this one, where people bring their own cars and run them on Dick's track. It was back in 1997 when Dick and his friends began leveling land the size of a football field, on which to lay the first rail. The first part was actually completed in 2001, and it has been growing ever since. There are 3 miles of track that climb 54 feet in elevation. There's a tunnel that's more than 100 feet long. A 155-foot trestle stands 23 feet high. This really is an engineering masterpiece. Dick lives on the property and has room for overnight stays for his friends and helpers in what he affectionately calls the barn. From the initial single engine, Dick's locomotive roster has grown to 2 operating steam locomotives, an electric, and 4 diesel engines, with others under construction and repair. He also has nearly 100 cars.
There's friends that come from Michigan, Pennsylvania, here locally in Ohio, and they work on helping build track, some of the structures, work on the equipment, all sorts of things. Everyone has their own special interests they like to do. Some are good at working on steam engines, and others are working good on track. So it sort of all blends in together. And we started 2 years before that. We were moving dirt, laying the track, getting the sub-road grade down, leveling off the side of the hill. Here we leveled the size of a football field out of the hillside. We moved the dirt around all over as a sub-road bed. We have a 104-foot long tunnel. We have a 155-foot long trestle. They've been engineering challenges. People bring their engines and cars and equipment, or they come and buy and visit and get a ride or something like that. We just play trains and enjoy the fellowship of the hobby. It's a great location. Coshocton County has been a great place to be. It's convenient. It's a good railroad town to be in, and we just have fun playing trains here.
For Dick, it's not just the camaraderie that makes this such a great hobby, but the size of the train itself. It's one thing to stand and watch a layout. It's quite another to actually be able to sit on the train, to actually ride your own coal-fired steam engine, to see the steam and smell the smoke, to feel the track and rails. Dick has also been to over 60 similar layouts all around the country, which give him constant ideas for the next expansion project.
It's still growing. There's more track to be put in, more industries to be put in. It's going to be an operational railroad in which we actually do car order and sort cars and move cars around the railroad. There's a logging line to be built, about a 3,000-foot long track for a logging line, and there's an extension of the main line to go, probably another half a mile of main line to put in.
A trip around this track takes about 45 minutes. From start to finish, it has taken Dick a lifetime, and what a wonderful ride it has been.